internet. Susana Morales went missing last July. Tonight, her family and friends gathered in the place where Susana now rests. Joshua Skinner has the story.
A tearful day out here at Gwinnett Memorial Park for friends and family of Susana Morales. Today would have been her 17th birthday. It's the type of family gathering nobody wants.
We'll be celebrating her 17th birthday today.
Susana Morales, just 16, went missing last July. A now former Doraville police officer charged with felony murder and kidnapping.
It's definitely been hard.
Time doesn't make it easier, but it requires people to keep moving. That's why today her family and friends moved to spend Susana's 17th birthday with her.
The youngest sister, the youngest daughter, but she was the one that would always make us laugh no matter what.
Everyone remembers Susana's favorite color.
Red balloons, red roses, and they even wore red.
There were also keepsakes and memories, even the ones they didn't know they'd miss.
That's one thing we would always go back and forth on, insulting each other.
The balloons were released, and in time, everyone left. But for the people who knew her, Susana Morales will always be held close.
Just learning to live with her in our hearts. Never forgotten.
In Lawrenceville, Joshua Skinner.
We're definitely doing better every single day.
Atlanta News First.
This is the murder of Susana Morales. Susana Morales was born in 2006 in Atlanta, Georgia, to Florentino Morales and Maria Salgado. Susana was a jokester of the family and had the ability to bring everyone together through her laughter. She was also the youngest of her 4 siblings. Susana was a typical teenager. She loved to go out with her friends. She also loved being around her family and boyfriend. She wasn't the party type, and she didn't like to go out and be in the crowd all the time. She was an overall well-behaved teenager. On July 26, 2022, at approximately 9:40 p.m., Susana texted her mom, Maria, telling her that she was on her way home on Santa Ana Drive. The app on Susana's cell phone showed that she was walking in that direction on Singleton Road from Windscape Village Lane between 10:07 p.m. and 10:21 p.m. Susana was never seen and heard from again. On July 27, 2022, Susana's parents reported her missing after she did not show up the night before. Susana's parents worked tirelessly with the police department to try and find their daughter. They felt like they were not getting enough help or being taken seriously, so they decided to go to a local Spanish station to enhance their search of their daughter. The search intensified greatly, and local police was now forced to put Susana's disappearance on top of their list. They went back over the timeline from when Susana left her home around 6:22 p.m. on July 26, 2022 until her phone was last pinged at 10:21 that night. After gathering all their evidence, detectives believe that Susana entered into a car after 10:22 p.m., possibly with someone that she was familiar with. And minutes after that, they believe that she was killed. On February 6, 2023, officers respond to the area between Darning Creek and Barrow County after someone reported seeing what they believe were human remains in the forest. The site was about 20 miles from where the teen was last seen. Dental records would later confirm that the human remains belong to Susana Morales. Although some peace was brought to the Morales family when they located Susana's body, they were still grief-stricken that they had lost their beautiful and young child at the tender age of 16. They had no idea who would want to hurt her or what she came up against that fatal night. Detectives continued to work the case tirelessly until they drew an unsuspected and unusual link between Susana Morales and Miles Bryant, a young police officer that surveilled the area at that time and also lived in her complex. Officer Miles Bryant had prior complaints against him around the area of stalking and burglary. A former classmate of Miles Bryant who spoke to the local Fox News in February 2023 accused Bryant of stalking her and breaking into her home in May 2019. She said the incident happened before Susana's disappearance in July 2022. The neighbors shared a Ring video showing a man lurking around her door on several occasions, tugging on the doorknob. Back in February, she believed that Bryant broke into her apartment one time while she was not home, sharing photos of her damaged front door. The neighbor feared for her life and reported the behavior to both the former officer employer, the Doraville Police Department, and the Gwinnett County Police Department. Former officer Miles Bryant phone being off the same cell phone tower as Susana, and that's how he was linked to her murder, among other damning evidence. On the day after Susana passed away, Miles Bryant claimed he left his truck door unlocked when the theft occurred, but Gwinnett County Police Chief said that his investigators found Bryant's handgun in the same wooded area on Drowning Creek Road where they found Susana Morales' remains. In a police affidavit, the police accused Bryant of falsely reporting that his vehicle had been broken into and that his gun was stolen. While police mentioned in their warrant application that they suspected Bryant of rape, he had not been charged with the offense at the time of his arrest. Along with all his other charges, including first-degree murder, Miles Bryant, in a new indictment on January 10, 2024, a Gwinnett County grand jury charged Bryant with 5 counts, including a new count of criminal attempt to commit rape. In the new charge, the grand jury alleged that Bryant did knowingly attempt to commit the crime of rape when he did kidnap Susana Morales, an act which constitutes a substantial step towards the commission of said crime. Officer Miles Bryant was given a great responsibility to protect the public. Instead, he used his power to commit more harm than good. My prayers and condolences goes out to the Morales family. May Susana forever rest in peace. Until next time on the Meaningful Talk Crime Doc, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch up with you guys later in the comment section.